Welcome back to another episode of EVTV. I'm Emily.
And I'm Zosha. The new technology regulations have been causing many problems among students and staff. The numerous precautions put in place are to protect students' safety. However, how has this been compromising our learning? For more, we go to Jordan and Kim.
As we dive deeper into the 2021 school year, many technological adjustments have been implemented that are becoming apparent to students and staff. Frustration and annoyance continues to grow as more and more problems arise.
I've heard of a lot of different things about people not being able to access certain websites, mostly some .gov sites and .orgs that are essential to research.
The other week I was trying to do research for a paper and I couldn't access articles on my computer because they were all blocked by the new system.
Now with going 5 days a week to school, it's our Schoology pages are loading a lot slower, and it's what's it called? It backs up our work a little bit, so it makes it harder for us to turn in our work because there's more people using it this year.
It feels very frustrating because they say they trust us with everything, but then when they're monitoring everything we do and not allowing us to access websites, it doesn't feel like there's trust there.
I'm an auditory learner, and because I work better when I have something that's playing in my ear, it kind of affects me.
I've had it in class where it has disrupted and we couldn't achieve what we had planned that day.
Although these different limitations seem to be unjustified, it is important that we understand just why they are taking place.
Websites we shouldn't be using during the day, during school hours. I feel that it makes sense that they're blocked. Obviously you don't want to go on Amazon during your class and shopping for things, because that's class time that you should be spending for the actual educational part of it.
I feel like it's a little too much. It's a little excessive, because some things just don't need to be blocked, I could understand maybe streaming sites, again, with the effort of making the internet better, but sometimes the internet it's not working right.
There is certain things that students shouldn't be able to access. I think that the stuff that they're doing to help mediate the unreliable sources is very good, but at the same time things like the Common App and things like academic articles, those should be accessed on the Wi-Fi and just on our school accounts.
Cyber attacks didn't used to be an issue, and it's a big deal now. I had, as I think I told you at my last school, neighboring school district had death threats being sent out through the gradebook system from overseas. So it's not alone just enough for us to go to school, but now we have to protect you, protect your data, make sure everything's up all the time. Being able to prove that your data is safe, that the data of everyone here is safe, and that everyone can have a safe learning environment is really important. So the time to fix things is not after something bad happens.
Being able to manage the web browsers and what people see and what people do and how people connect to the internet is just part of the department essentially crossing their T's and dotting their I's and just doing what's mandated to them from an overarching standard.
Hotspots we have in our school, all the infrastructure that revolves around getting from your device via wireless signal all the way out to the rest of the world. So that's provided by federal funding.
The Children's Internet Protection Act was created and, quote, to address concerns about children's access to obscene or harmful content over the internet, in order to qualify for federal funding to use the internet. From a conversation we had with Doan, our tech team tells an algorithm what to filter out. The question that still resides with us and Wilkashevsky, along with the tech department, is what can be categorized as obscene or harmful content.
We are working to create filters that are different for high school, middle school, and elementary school, because what's objectionable to an elementary school student might not be objectionable for a high school student that's doing a research project. But we needed to get this all in place first and then be able to make nuanced changes to the system.
Many of the issues that arise with the internet are based on the algorithm. Once it is told to filter something in particular out, it filters out everything that has to do with that subject, and the tech department is left overriding its mistakes.
To it than just what you and I see as an inconvenience of a website that we can't get to or music we can't stream.
Right, let's talk about it. Let's figure out what's not working. Because we got a lot of people, like I said, that are really passionate about fixing it, but sometimes people get frustrated and they don't ever express that all the way up to us, and then it just bubbles up and then we never hear anything.
Although there may not be an immediate solution to the issues right now, students and teachers have suggestions for solutions in the future.
If the IT department were to listen or maybe, get some feedback from the students and, take that constructive criticism, I feel that the IT department can change this for us.
I think an option 2 would be a teacher's best discretion. I think a cool option would be is that a teacher uses maybe their E-number, their special character, and they could just have an overarching admin control a little bit, if you will. If there's an issue in the classroom, the teacher should be able to say, hey, no, this is educational. I'm putting my stamp of approval that it is educational.
I just wish that there was like more trust in the students right now. I feel like it's very frustrating when students are having these issues and they're like, just see the IT department, and you're like, that's not helping at all. Like, when you go down there, and especially for me, because I didn't get a school Chromebook, I used my personal computer, and they just like don't even care about the courtesy Wi-Fi either. Like, they're just like, it's your fault for like not having a Chromebook.
We just need faster internet and more bandwidth as we grow. It's frustrating to spend 5 minutes waiting for a site to load when, students are engaged, and yet 5 minutes causes disengagement, and then you have to bring everybody back into it once the site's load.
We need to remember that over time, the issues will get better, and for now, we must continue to communicate between the IT department and the students and staff. This has been Jordan and Kim.
Pajamas,
Bunny slippers,
electric cars,
shopping carts,
cowboy hats,
costumes.
What do they all have in common? Spirit Week.
Eagle Valley has had its first successful Spirit Week in a long time.
For more, we go to Otto and Sam.
After 2 long years of being online and not being able to see each other, we were finally able to be together and celebrate Spirit Week. We had a variety of different days, ranging from Pajama Day to Everything But a Backpack Day. Students got creative during the week, all of this leading up to Devil Duels.
Thanks for watching another episode of EVTV. See you next week.